What's up, guys? Today's a pretty nice day. I'm closing in on almost $2,000 of profit, and today was just really fun. There were a lot of good trades, and one stock specifically, ALF, just was so much fun to play, and we started playing ALF all the way in the pre-market. So overall today, pretty solid. My winning trades in general were just shy of $3,000, but then I took three scalp trades that didn't really work out and lost about $1,000 from those profits. So there you could see kind of the balance of my winners and my losers, and you know how I ended the day. So it is only still 2:17 p.m. Eastern, and federal Chairman Powell is going to be testifying in Congress at the time of this recording. So I may possibly take some other trades, but because I've pretty much hit my daily goal of 2,000 bucks, there's a strong likelihood that I might not even take any more trades until tomorrow. But it all depends if I see the A+ setup. So until then, give us a like, please subscribe to the channel and turn on that notifications button, and let's jump right in to the stocks that I traded today and how we traded them. All right, guys, the market is ripping it into all-time highs, and I just want to go over a couple of stocks that I traded today. The first one being ALF. This stock, man, has been on a tear. So this morning, I'm looking at the alert at around 8:30 a.m. The executives from ALF gave news that they were going to do a buyback program, and they were remaining committed to a tight float for our retail base, and that is sending the stock up practically, I think at this point, close to 100% upside. We started trading this stock when we got that alert. My very first entry on ALF was at 585, right in this zone that I highlighted here. So I got in with a starter position, just 500 shares, ended up scalping it and took profits right here when there was this consolidation zone. But then I got back in it with half the size, with 250 shares, just in case there was a pullback. Maybe I could get back in it if we saw like a bottoming tail bar setup. The stock did rip at the open, and it kind of created like a double top right here at 10.20. I placed the stops right above my entry at 940, and it ended up stopping me out. So took a little bit of profit there, no big deal. Then we got the leg up, and that was right here at 10 o'clock. So I ended up getting back in the stock right here at about 10 bucks with 1,000 shares, and we got an upside hold. And let me just tell you, being in an upside hold, especially on a small float like this that's got some news of a buyback program being initiated, was a very good feeling. I ended up taking profits pretty much when it opened at 10.83. Let me just double check that that quote. Let's see here. Where can I find you? Yep, right there. At 10.81, actually, I got filled. So just in the morning action right here, I mean, I ended up making about, actually about 1,200 bucks profit, right? With the 800 bucks here on that rip, and then about $300 in the first, kind of like pre-market to the first 5-10 minutes of the day. So 1,100 bucks profit on ALF was not bad at all, especially for someone like me who is just looking to make a consistent $2,000 profit on the day. ALF, you could have very well held it for more upside, or you could day traded it and scalped it throughout the way. I know a lot of our traders in the live trading room did scalp it throughout the day, and we've been constantly giving alerts. I did not take more trades on ALF. I pretty much stuck with that morning action, and then I proceeded to trade some other opportunities that were in the market. But ALF, I mean, this was a really strong breakout, and I knew ALF was going to be in play today because this is what I was looking for. It was a recent IPO, and we needed that breakout of 920. So I told everyone, guys, if this rips out of 920, we fly. We fly, we fly, we fly. That's exactly what happened today. So ALF, pretty nice. If you're still holding on to it, congratulations. I'm a quick type trader, quick scalper. Granted, I could have held on to it and made way more money, but realistically, you know, I don't stay throughout the entire time on these types of trades. I like to take the quick money and just move on to the next. So that's how I traded ALF. Let me know how you guys traded it. But it was a money-making play for a lot of people, especially pretty much everyone that I follow in the day trading community. So I know everyone is all over this. So congrats to everyone who traded ALF today. SPLK is a stock that I traded today. Not a big mover, but it made some money here. So it popped in pre-market because Silver Lakes is investing $1 billion into the company. You can see that on a yearly chart, it's a beaten down stock. As you can see right there, it broke out of that 50-day moving average, that downward trend that it's been in for quite some time. So I knew that SPLK could have a nice move in it today. So here was my trade. I pretty much went long on this flag right here, and I had my stops at 135. That was my trade. It ended up popping. I adjusted my stops to 138, and I ended up getting poked out just by a couple of pennies, and it continued to, you know, trade to the upside and got a nice pop here to make a high of 143 and change. So I did miss out. Maybe it was a bad idea for me to adjust stops to 138, but I just kind of wanted to just protect some profit, and ended up poking me out right here at 945, 950, and then continue to the upside. So maybe what I should have done there was just play stops at break even and kind of let it do its thing. It was a very slow mover. It wasn't as exciting as ALF. ALF right now is trading at almost $16, so that stock is still ripping. But SPLK, the reason why I bring it up is because it was a nice, slow, easy trade, profitable trade, and it's all about understanding the news, right? With a $1 billion investment from Silver Lakes, the stock had a nice pop on it, and I knew that it was going to get slowly bought up, especially since it held that nice bull flag, right, in the pre-market action. AMC, I traded a little bit of AMC today, only a quick scalp like I do pretty much with everything else, but I got in on AMC right here. So AMC sold off today, really wasn't doing much, kind of going sideways, and then we got some green action on it. So what I did was I scalped it. I played $56 calls. I got 10 contracts, next week expiration. Got them in for $9.41, sold them for $9.74, and it continued to pop a little bit more. It kind of grinded, bounced off the AMA the entire time. I don't like staying in these long, grind sessions. I like to take my profits on the pops, and that's exactly how I played it here. So I got in on that quick pop, and it was a nice trade for me. Another trade that I did was obviously Tesla. Tesla is just I kind of consider myself to be a little lucky. In the morning, I did trade Tesla at 9:36. So right here, pretty much on this candlestick, on that second green candlestick, I did get into 625 calls on Tesla. Ended up taking profit, like literally right up here, right? And I lasted, how long did I last in that trade? Not even a full minute. I got in, I got 10 contracts for $20.12. Ended up selling them for profit at $20.80. A really nice $680 trade in less than a minute, and the stock just flopped right after that. So the timing and the execution of my sale was pretty nice. And I've been trying to just really stay focused on taking that quick money and not overstaying on some trades, because sometimes you get into a good trade, you're solid in the green, and then it just reverses on you. Kind of like what ALF did to me yesterday. So I just didn't want that for me today, considering what happened yesterday. So that's why today I was taking my very fast money on Tesla, AMC, ALF, SPLK, right? So that was just my mentality today, which is why I've been able to, just kind of end the day at $2,000 profit. Now, I did take some red trades. So there was one red trade that I took on Tesla. Let me find it here very quickly. Tried playing it and it just didn't work out. I know exactly where it occurred. It occurred in this zone right here. So So I ended up playing Tesla calls, and I did get bit. So it, you know, I tried to play the breakout of this zone right here, right? I tried to play the breakout of like 626, but then it yanked on me, and that's something that, you know, I wanted to cut my losses very quickly. So on that trade alone, I lost $670 on Tesla on those yanks, and that's something that you know, I like to just, if it's not working out right away, cut it very quickly, because I don't want it to become a $1,000 loss or maybe even worse. Another trade where I took a loss was on NVDA. So I ended up taking a loss on NVIDIA, and then I got back in it and made a profit, recovered those losses with a little bit of more profit. So let me tell you exactly how I traded NVIDIA. I got in on NVIDIA at 1032, so right here on this candlestick, in this zone, I saw it bull flagging. It looked really nice, and then the stock pulled on me, right? Pulled on me. I got stopped out at 748. But then it consolidated a little bit more right on the AMA, and when I saw the momentum kicking in and I saw the triple Qs pushing, I thought it was worth giving it a second try. So then, instead of getting in with shares, I was in on 100 shares that first time around, and I took a $300 loss because my entry was at 751.18. I got stopped out at 748.26. So I gave myself a 3-point wiggle room. Clearly, it wasn't enough. I needed to give it probably like 4 or 5, and the stock then did rip. So on that second attempt on NVIDIA, I did get in on some calls. Let me tell you exactly what I got. 750 calls. I got 5 of them. I got filled at $20.32. Ended up taking profit at $21.20. So almost a $500 gain on the second time around. So I did recuperate the $300 loss and walked away making $200 profit overall on NVIDIA. So as you can see there, you know, if one trade doesn't work out, but maybe I just kept my stops a little too tight, and I recognized that as soon as I got out of it, I waited for the confirmation of the breakout. And that's exactly what I got right here. And I was very quick to take my profits on that breakout. So as you can see, guys, that's what I look for. I look for momentum, and I look for bull flag breakouts and continuation with confirmation. I love to use those two words. My two favorite words are CC: confirmation and continuation on the move. So that's pretty much what I did today. You know, so overall, if you took all of my green trades, isolated all of my green trades, I made about what was it, $2,958. But then my losing trades, the 3 losing trades that I went over with you guys, did take away about $1,000 back at the end of the day, ending close to $2,000 profit. So that's exactly where I need to be. I would have loved to have kept the $3,000, but you know, not every trade's going to work out, right? There are going to be losing trades. It's just how you handle them, what's your risk management, and being able to learn from it and move on very quickly. So that's my mentality when I day trade. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you took if you traded any of the stocks that I covered, and if you have any comments, any questions, feel free to write them below. Feel free to join our Discord. The link is in our description. And I hope you guys had a green day as I did, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.